Hi, I'm Todd Henneman from Jans.com, and today I just want to talk to you about bike fitting and the reasons why it's so important to have a great bike fit. So there's really three good reasons why you want to have a proper bike fit. One is comfort, I think, is the utmost importance. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to want to ride your bike, or you're not going to want to be on it. Second one would be efficiency. If you're in the wrong position, you're not going to be nearly as efficient as you could be. And third would be so the bike would handle properly. If you're in the wrong position, the bike could be squirrely or not handle like it should. Before we do anything with the bike, we need to make sure your connection to the bike, your shoes and cleats, are set up right. Okay, so I want to find the ball of your foot, which is your first metatarsal. So I'm just going to feel around there, and you tell me when I'm right on the center of it.
Right there.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just going to make a little mark. So I want to see you walk. I want to see what your feet are doing. If you're toe out, toe in, it'll dictate where I place the cleat in a rotational position versus a fore and aft. So based on where the ball of her foot was and how she walks, I can place this cleat where it needs to be. As you can see, we have some fore and aft adjustment that I'm going to adjust about 1 centimeter behind the ball of her foot, and then rotationally to match with how she walks, I'm going to set up this rotation to match her feet. So now that we have the cleats set up properly on the shoes, we can get her clipped in. I can look at some angles to make sure the seat's at the proper height. So I like to look at the knee angle in a couple different spots, and with their foot about in 5 o'clock, I like to look for roughly a 30-degree angle here at these angles from the hip flexor to the ankle. So I also like to look at 2 o'clock, and again at 2 o'clock we want a 90-degree angle. So based on these angles is going to dictate how high I raise the saddle. Now that we have the seat height where we want it, we have to determine the fore and aft of the saddle. So we like to use a plumb line for a starting position. So just a little bit of change can really make a difference in the fit of the bike. I want to observe Lane's reach here and see exactly what she wants to accomplish as a rider. If she's looking to race or more just to have fun and recreationally ride, that'll dictate how I set up the reach of the bike for her. So I also like to use the plumb bob to see where the rider's elbow is in relation to their knee, and this helps me determine the proper reach of the cockpit. So we offer a couple different fits here at Jans. We have what's called a quick fit, where we're just going to adjust your current bike or make adjustments to your bike to accomplish your needs and where you're headed with a current bike. We also have what we call an expert fit. We work with bikefitting.com on this to take measurements and get a more detailed fit. If you're looking at building a custom bike or doing something more serious with your riding, we would go to the expert fit. For more information or to book your fit, visit jans.com.